actually work out with the color combination. Take a seat.
I think to seem to have been taking a seat.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, good golly. Okay. Um. First of all, welcome to the interview. Like I said, this is Captain Claire Davis or Lieutenant Claire Davis?
Oh, I wish I was Captain. Sergeant.
Sergeant Claire Davis. And I'm Lieutenant Rima, Lyra Rima. Claire works closely with us as part of the PD, and obviously I'm from DOC.
Yep. Pleasure to be here.
I'm going to be asking you a series of questions. Please take the time to think through the answers. If you need me to repeat anything, go ahead. If you need me to... if you need anything clarifying, just ask and we can take all the time that's needed.
Yep, for sure.
First of all, what is your favourite food?
Damn. That's a pretty tough one. Fuck. There's so many good foods. Probably pasta. And maybe like a good bit of tagliatelle. I think that goes well.
I love a mac and cheese. And meatloaf.
Mac and cheese is good. Meatloaf is good. Pasta
Never
is always
tried
good.
either.
You've never tried either? Okay.
I'm very Irish.
Oh shit, not another Irish person. Oh shit.
We're slowly being taken over by the Irish.
Oh gosh.
So pretty much.
What's
Deal with the one.
what's your favorite movie?
The Gentleman. Or Cars.
How so?
Can I ask why?
For The Gentleman, I feel as though it's the writing is unbelievable, and how it works is just amazing. The characters are amazing, the actors are amazing, the producer Guy Ritchie is amazing. I don't know, I think everything flowed well, and Cars 2 is just, I don't know, it's just so simple. I feel like any age can enjoy the movie.
When you're saying the cows, are you talking about the animal cows?
What do you mean, the cows?
The movie is called The Cows.
No, I said Cars.
Okay.
Cars and The Gentleman.
Okay. Music. What kind of music do you like?
Mainly hip hop and drill, to be honest. It's my kind of tune. Not really into like pop or anything like that. It's not really my kind of thing.
Do you have any experience as an LEO?
Back home I had a little bit in the Irish Police Force, the Gardaí. It's the Irish form of police. I was there for a bit, only in college though, up in Tipperary. That's where you train. But other than that, there wasn't too much. Obviously, I know the basic needs, some codes and stuff like that, and how to like communicate with civilians and criminals and fellow LEOs alike.
What is a piece of advice that has resonated with you?
It's probably not to listen to other people and to like, I know it's a cliche and everything, but to never give up. Like, people can put you down, and realistically, you don't have to listen to them. If they're putting you down. They obviously have you in their mind, and there's something that they want that you have. Realistically, you just gotta keep striving to be better than you already are. Each day you wake up, there's something you can do to make yourself better than the day before. So, yeah.
If you could change 2 things about yourself, what would it be?
Probably my shyness around big groups. I can struggle with that sometimes. Like, if there's like more than like 5 people in a huddle, I can struggle to speak about things. You know what I mean? But other than that as well, maybe just my confidence in like portraying myself.
Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Probably both. I can stay up like late-ish, but then I also wake up early. It's like a mixture of both.
What are you dreading about the job?
There's a lot of positives, but maybe one thing I'm dreading is being able to like convey myself to other members of the DSC, and like how to get along with other people, and how to introduce myself, because obviously it's a big thing when you're going in. There's tons of other people who are already adjusted to the job. You don't want to. I want to like portray myself as not like that I understand stuff, but going in would be definitely difficult.
What are you looking forward to?
There's definitely a lot I'm looking forward to. I feel as though working as the LEO would just be, it's my kind of thing. Something I've always strived to do. Back home in Ireland, it didn't go too well with the Gardaí, but I decided to move over here to Los Santos, and I feel as though I can make a bigger impact here, and things to be excited about. It's just a dream, you know what I mean? And I feel as I was saying, never give up, and I decided, if I didn't make it back home, I could have tried somewhere else, and this is where I am.
Anything else?
In terms of looking forward to something, I'd more so say dealing with people. I feel as though I'm good on one-on-one interactions, whether that be with any prisoners. I feel like I can turn people away from crime. I feel like everyone deserves a second chance, no matter if you're in that cell or no matter if you're in even anywhere near the cells. I feel as though it doesn't portray you as a whole person. It feels like I can communicate with them and try to understand their point of view things and try to tell them, that your life isn't over and that, you have second chances no matter what prison sentence it is, 10 months, 100 months, 1,000 months, the nines.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a couple of scenario questions. Take your time to answer
Okay.
them, think through your answers. If you need me to repeat, like I said, just let me know. You and 2 other correctional officers on duty. There are 3 inmates with you. One of them is a lifer. A lifer is people who are here on the nines and are going to be here for the rest of their lives. A helicopter that does not belong to PD or EMS is seen flying into the prison. What do you do?
Well, first I'll make sure me and my officer are safe. I would maybe put the other 3 inmates into cells just so we, obviously since there's only 2 of us, there's not enough people, to look around and care for them whilst we go and check this helicopter. But if we notice it's not EMS or PD, we'd definitely call for backup from LSPD or BCSO or anyone down at MRPD to just come up and help and have a look around. Obviously, we aren't that well equipped, with anything. Obviously, we don't know what threats behind that helicopter. So I would maybe put the inmates in cells just so we could wait for backup and lock the doors. Locking the doors then gives us a bit of time waiting for backup to come. Once backup arrives, we won't be the first ones to respond. We'll let MRPD workers go in first and escort not escort the scenario, look at the scenario and see what needs to be done. Obviously, since there's only 2 of us and we don't know how many's in that helicopter, our lives are seriously at risk. It's very dangerous for us to go out there and try confront them, considering there's only 2. So overall, I'm here. I'll be waiting, lock the doors, make sure the inmates are in cells. Obviously, I don't want anything escalating further, and call for backup.
You and another CO are transporting a 95 from MRPD to the prison. On the way there, you notice a sports car approaching you from behind. You are driving and the sports car pulls up next to you. The other driver is pointing a gun at you and tells you to stop or they will shoot. What do you do?
Well, immediately I'm thinking, my life is severely in danger. If I don't listen to them, I'm dead. You know what I mean? And an inmate or 2 is not worth my life. Realistically, I'm going to stop, listen to them. Obviously, I can't reach for no panic button. If they have a gun pointed to my head, I'm listening. And I'll do anything I can. Let's just say they wanted the 295s, maybe out the car. I would then let them have them. So that gun is still pointed at me. 1 shot and I'm dead, And realistically, that scenario, that's a short-term problem for a long-term solution. A long-term solution being, I can tell MRPD or any DLC members what exactly has happened. We know who the 95s are from the MDTs. We'll then be able to further maybe understand who the people in the sports car were, and we can further find out how we're going to deal with the situation after.
You are in the cell block by yourself with 2 inmates. Both are lifers. One of the lifers is upset with another for reasons unknown. One lifer is in the gym room and the other is sitting in the corner sulking. What do you do?
Well, since they're both Sorry. Since they're both separated, I think as though I'd make sure there's no threat or violence. It doesn't escalate any further into any punches or any fights or anything of the like. After all, I'm trying to keep them safe. I'd then talk to maybe one of them at the side and get their information and their story and see what's happening. I'd then go to the other person, making sure they are separated at all times. Once I hear both sides, I'll maybe try to come up with a solution on how we can fix this problem, and all the inmates can be able to get along with each other.
You are getting ready for duty in reception when a visitor approaches. They claim they are from the SCP Foundation and would like to investigate the prison. What do you do?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Certainly. You are getting ready for duty in the reception when a visitor approaches. They claim they are from the SCP Foundation and would like to investigate the prison. What do you do?
I'd first of all ask for any form of credentials and any form of proof that they are indeed from the SCP. If that is provided, I would then contact any higher ups. After all, because they probably know them the best. Then I get higher up down here just to confirm that these guys are indeed SCP. I wouldn't let them in on my own after all, because I wouldn't be working with them on the regular. Once I get higher ups in, I'd be able to further then work around and we'd be able to work with the SCP. If indeed they are.
And one final question.
Okay.
You are in a zombie apocalypse. You have 3 weapons of choice: a frying pan, a gun with a single shot, and a wooden bat. Which one would you choose and why?
Going with a single shot is useless. If you're in a zombie apocalypse, there's obviously more than one. If you shoot one shot, you miss. Even if you shoot one zombie down, you are out. You are literally out. I wouldn't choose a frying pan. Mainly because it's metal, and let's say I hit one person, say the handle breaks. What am I going to do from there? Yes, it may be good for whacking someone in the head, for a little one top. But then, if they fall, well, my handle breaks. I feel like the best thing here is the bat one, because it's one piece. The handle is not the handle is literally the bat as well. It's all one interconnected piece. I would use that as it's quick and easy swing motion.
Perfect. Okay, gonna stop my recording. 3, 2, 1.